good afternoon to all of you. Today, I, Kiran Tomar, Community Growth Officer at Fairgaze, I'm privileged to introduce Fortune World School team in front of all of you, Miss Sashi Goel. She's the chair lady of the school. Mr. Untak Goel, he's the managing director. Miss Anita, she is the senior wing coordinator. Miss Rima, she is the junior wing coordinator. So thank you so much everyone for having me here today, and I would like to extend my welcome and thank you so much from the side of Fairgaze as a team that today we got the opportunity to sit here and get some insights from you. So sir, my first question is towards you. I would like to know about the facilities which the infrastructure of Fortune World School is providing to the students, and at the same time what all USPs are there which makes you stand out apart from the crowd in this school community.
That's fine. So, Fortune World School, our campus is located in Sector 105 of Noida.
Mhm.
It is just alongside the expressway, and it's situated in the midst of the Sector 105. So, first very important thing is that we are having a double layer of security.
Oh.
Security of our school and then the sector security. There's no problem in case of dispersal if the child is going home within the sector or maybe outside also. Normally what we see that schools are situated on the main roads, and what happens at that time of dispersal, it's very risky when we are situated in such locations. Over here, the security is there. First of all, we take care, and each child is handed over to the parent, be it a smaller one, be it in the middle school, and then there is a safe environment in the sector where they go home safely. So this is a very unique and very nice, I would say that, wherein we are having a double.
You could say USP.
Yes, it is our USP. And apart from CCTV cameras is there, ma'am. So access is there. Even our buses are all equipped with GPS. Parents can locate
Oh,
that where
that's
the
nice.
buses are right now. Even if it is standing in the school, the parent can identify that the bus is in the school right now.
Oh.
Then they get notifications 10 minutes prior to reaching home that the bus is about to reach in the morning also and in the
Afternoon also.
So this way we are ensuring that the security of children, that is our utmost important thing that we are following. We are having a class teacher ratio, student teacher ratio of 20:1.
Oh.
CBSE schools normally have 40:1, 50:1, sometimes
Yes.
60:1.
That is very much impressive, by the way.
So 20:1 is something that we are maintaining. Even in the senior classes, we are not going beyond 25. So this is something wherein the students are getting individual attention.
Yes.
They can, without any hesitation, ask the class teacher, ask the subject teacher, whatever query they have. Then moreover, we are having some extra classes on Saturday. On Saturdays, though it is off for students, but students can come to the school. The brilliant one can come to clear their doubts. The students who miss the classes or they are having certain doubts or not able to understand certain things in the class, they are able to come to the school. They can book a slot with the teacher. Suppose a child is having a problem in physics, so he can request the school that on this Saturday I need 1 hour with physics teacher and I need to understand certain points. So this is something that we are working exceptionally when the students' doubts are coming. And then apart from the campuses, as you have seen that we are having a wonderful property with small air conditioning, so even then sports which we consider. So in school we are following 3 very important things. Academics, our teachers will tell you about that.
Yeah, sure.
And one is very important, that is sports. In sports, we are doing a remarkable work, I believe. We're having certain sports that nobody else, I believe, is having.
I have heard about it, by the way, from one of the prestigious principals.
Yes.
I met someone and she was talking about your sport facilities.
So
So, yeah.
different sports, like fencing. The large chalana, it's like something that students are really fascinated to learn. Then shooting, there, rifle shooting, 10 meter, 20 meter, we are doing that. And our students are representing the country also. In nationals, some of our students are selected in that. Cricket, we are having, most of the schools are having. One of our child was recently selected in Haryana National Fludat.
Congratulations.
And we are having India's largest table tennis academy within our campus.
That is something I came to know right now only. Yeah, that's big.
So it is, and recently we were into CBSE clusters, and all our students, they perform wonderfully, and the schools who are holding the positions of number 1 since years, some of them have been displaced now. Fortune World School have taken their place. So this year only.
Congratulations, sir.
So we are really working on that. The students, they are coming in the morning, they are getting trained then they get in the school after that. It's hard work of students also.
Sure, sir. It's effort both the ways.
Right. Then we are having gymnastics in the school. We are having a chess academy in the school. We are having a box cricket where students really love to have cricket matches during the school hours also. It's a 60 feet by 120 feet with 30 30 feet height, in which students, small students can do their activities, and the bigger students they can have certain cricket time, football time, or that. Then basic sports like the way we talk about volleyball, art and craft is there. Archery and golf, those two more important things that we have introduced this year itself. Archery. Archery students are really enjoying it and they are representing the school in various levels. So we are expecting them to appear for the nationals also. So the team is getting prepared. I hope in the coming week we are going to have some good results in that also. Golf, we are teaching students how to start. So we have recently started with golf and we plan to go to the golf courses for having the matches and all the real life experience. So all this basic, because we believe in one thing, that every child has something within.
Sure, unique
We are
talent.
constantly teaching him and saying he is not performing well. Might be he could be a national player, international player in archery.
Yes,
So
sure,
we are
sir.
providing all those options to our students, wherein they can explore their within that where exactly they are good at. If they are very good in some sport, in some activity, in art and craft, in music, dance, academics, definitely students could always be. So everybody can have a good. So I would say that where they can explore their potential. So these are few things, ma'am. And then third thing I would like to talk about after academic and sport is culture. We strongly believe that every child should be proud of his country. Is what I
Very
believe.
sure, sir.
Should every parent should feel that my child respects. We believe that every child should be trained in such a manner that he starts believing and respecting his parents, his teachers, his country. As a whole, that thing is very important because if somebody will not respect teacher, if somebody will not be into that position, I would say that country would not be their priority, they will not respect their parents. And no parent would like if my child is not respecting one. So somehow we believe that even in our annual days, we are making entire school participate in that thing. And somehow we are touching a spiritual thing, like this is also we are preparing regarding that, where very spiritual stories are added up, and we are having our annual day coming up on 14th of December this year. Last time, if I talk about, it was annual day when we celebrated that. In that, the theme was Ganga, river Ganga. We compared every women of country with Ganga.
That's a different concept, by the way.
The Ganga river, holy river, we all know. It starts from Gangotri, Gangotri, then it travels through various states of country like Uttarakhand, Uttaranchal, Bihar, Bengal, then into the sea. So we have identified one lady from each of these states. Like from Uttarakhand, we identified a mountain lady who was not physically
Bachindri Pal, okay.
despite several odds, she climbed Everest. So that was something that her family never believed. But she did. So we called her that she is Ganga from Uttarakhand. Then we went to Uttar Pradesh. Over there, Jhansi ki Rani Lakshmi. We say that she fought with such a valor and like Englishmen and that way. So we call her Ganga from Uttar Pradesh. Then we reach Bihar over there, Mata Sita from Ramayana. Call her she is Ganga from Bihar. Then again when we reached Bengal. So over there, a feminist writer. She was in 19th century. So when what was her name?
Begum Rukaiya.
Begum. So she.
Begum Rukaiya. Yeah.
We identified her and we said that she is Ganga from there. At that time when nobody was talking about all those things, so she was very, though her hands were cut by the socialists of that time, but definitely her contribution in terms of women upliftment would be remembered. So considering this, so these sort of functions, so this sort of, like I would say that students are groomed accordingly. Academics very important. We know that everybody is going to school for academics. Then sports, that is very important, and culture, our country, our family values, that also we are inculcating among the students.
So, sir, I believe by bringing these ladies into the picture and you are comparing them with the Ganga, the holy river, this is something very different initiative. Now I know that why you guys are in the top 5. I mean, you are really putting the efforts at the back end, which no one is aware of. That is why I'm here today, so that you could tell everyone that this is what we are doing and this is which is making us different from the others. So we are not just talking here; we are actually working behind the cause.
Exactly.
That is why.
That is what we are doing now, and our students, like the new admissions, most of them are recommended by parents. Like a parent comes to the school and requests the school that this is the child, and I am gonna guarantee that the child is
So now word of mouth is working for
Yes,
you.
yes,
Exactly,
absolutely.
exactly.
And
Okay.
whenever a parent has a question, the existing parent says, nothing is required. I will answer all your queries. You just do the formalities and come in.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, thank
They
you.
do work for us.
Yeah, great.
They
Because
counsel our
you have
parents.
done the work once,
Yeah.
no, with 100%, I would say 200% dedication. Now the parents are working for you.
They counsel our new parents, ma'am. They
Yeah.
counsel our new
And
parents.
I would like
Nice.
to mention that our coordinators, Anita ma'am
Yeah.
and Neha ma'am, they are right from the beginning. They are founder teachers and then coordinators. And they are the backbone of the school. They have worked like anything. And I give full credit to them for that.
Definitely, sir. Teamwork ultimately pays off. So now coming back to Miss Anita. So ma'am, I want to understand, you talk about the junior wing and senior wing at the school. So could you please share few teaching methodologies or pedagogies which you use at the school and which you are using student for the students to make them more responsible and to help them excel academically?
Yeah, well, when we are talking about junior wing and senior wing, so here we have to deal with two different categories of students, okay, different age groups. So when we are talking about junior wing, so basically our focus on creating the foundation of basic skills and the curiosity and the creativity of the child. So for that we are focusing on play-based learning. So we inculcate the sports with the activities with the curriculum. Then we are focusing on activity-based learning. They actually do it, which we call
Experiential learning, yeah, it's very
And
much
they
into the
actually do
yes.
those particular things, and then they do understand the concepts. We are running audiovisual classes for them to make them understand what the concept is. And apart from that, we are working on multisensory techniques. They are like, if we want to teach them the difference between hot and cold, okay,
So you give
they
them
are actually doing that.
yes,
They are
yes.
using their five senses to differentiate between these concepts. Okay, so we are focusing on that. And if I'm talking about senior wing, so here we need in-depth knowledge of the subject, and we have to focus on skill development, and we have to focus on the critical thinking as well. So for that we are using like different techniques like project-based learning. So we do them projects, we do different research. On the basis of that, they are preparing that project. So we are including that project-based learning, research-based learning, then flipped classroom. Sometimes we do change our roles. So sometimes students, they become our mentor and we are sitting as a student.
Okay.
So at that time, whenever they have to teach that particular concept, so they are researching a lot. That really makes a difference because that concept they will never ever forget.
Sure.
So we are using them. Then in this digital era, so technology is really important. So we do integrate our technology as well in our projects. So these are the different techniques where we are focusing for senior wing, like the project-based learning, the experiential learning, and then the flipped classrooms, research-based technology, and different technology integration like robotics also we do include in our curriculum. So, and apart from that, as sir already discussed, actually we do not teach our students, we educate them with the core values as well. So with the curriculum, we are inculcating our core values also into our students. That is really, very, very important.
Okay, so now as you said that you provide them the environment of flip classes.
Yes.
So somehow you are putting the students in your shoes.
Yes.
You are telling them, see, this is how we teach here and this is how our job is. So somehow you are teaching them the power of empathy also.
Yes. Yes.
You know, so this is really good concept. And as I talk about this experiential learning, this is again, you know, you can actually give them that practical environment which they are going to use in the future when they are going to be the part of workforce. Because ultimately this bookish knowledge is not going to be there in the picture. The practical knowledge which they have gained from their this environment or surroundings, it will be there in the role. Thank you so much, ma'am. So now coming back to Miss Rima. So ma'am, from you, I would like to understand how do you categorize this kindergarten and then this middle school, then this senior school, and if you actually have categorized these three categories, how is it helping the students to learn in more systematic way?
In kindergarten, actually, our classes are from pre-nursery till grade 2. Then middle wing starts from grade 3 to grade 6.
Okay.
Then our senior wing starts from grade 7 to grade 12. Here in Fortune World School, ma'am, we believe in overall development of the children and
Very
building
true,
their
ma'am.
skills in friendly, safe, and supportive environment, I must say, over here. And where everyone matters and all the achievements are celebrated. We give equal importance to each and every child. Right? Our main mission, as sir also mentioned, so our main mission is to make them dedicated and respected member of society, right?
Sure.
Wherein they can cope up and they can like give their inputs to the what maybe we can say the challenging and the changing uh, world, right?
Sure, sure.
And then we ensure and we encourage our children to achieve the highest level of academic excellence in each and every field. We just put 100% participation of all the children in all the activities. Suppose if, as sir also mentioned, we have 20:1 ratio in our school.
Mhm.
So we will never ever do like this. We take always good 2-3 children and always we present them on stage. No. If suppose I am a teacher and I have my assembly or any event, I'll make sure that all my 20 students will be there on stage. Each and every child should get equal chance to perform on stage. But this is basically the holistic development for each and every activities whatsoever we do. We have audiovisual aids also, as ma'am also mentioned, hands-on experience learning, then experiential learning. Everything is like to make them a good and respected member of the society.
Very
Right.
true, ma'am. You were talking about this ratio of teachers.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, I have seen in my schooling that
Mm.
the students who were studious, they were only getting the chance to represent the school.
Exactly.
So this is
This
really
happened
amazing.
to me also, ma'am. Now,
Happened to me also.
my daughter, she's a pass out of this school. Now
Yeah.
she is in college 3rd year. So now I didn't get chance in my school to perform on the stage. Not much. But here when she was here, that is why we say individual attention.
Yes.
Here
true.
in this school, ma'am, she performed in all the events, all the assemblies, everything. And now she tells me, Mama, I am really fortunate to be there in Fortune World School.
Fortune
Why?
School, yeah.
Because now when I face, now in college, when I face 200, 300 students, randomly teachers, they ask us to present something.
Yes.
And my friends, they say, we'll not go. And I confidently, I go and I present
Yes.
myself.
You
This confidence she got from this school.
You know, ma'am,
So that is why I use the word fortunate.
75% of the people, they are, scared of public speaking. This is
Exactly.
getting the
We
data.
were also, ma'am, earlier we were also.
Right?
So at this age, we got this opportunity to learn from Fortune World School only.
Yeah. And as you said that this about student teacher ratio, and you are saying that individual attention, and by giving chance to all of them to represent themselves, that is why we say we focus
Exactly.
on holistic development.
Exactly. That is why I would use that word,
Yes.
holistic development. This is the overall development of
And
each
I'm
and
very
every
much
child.
impressed with all the work you are doing, because I am trying to understand here, know what is written over the website, what is there over the newspaper. I'm sitting
Right.
with the real people who are there behind this work. So I am really impressed with all the work you are doing. Thank you so much once
Thank
again,
you,
ma'am,
ma'am.
sir, to giving
Thank
me
you.
this opportunity.
It's our pleasure, ma'am.
And
Thank you.
from side of Fairgaze also, we are very much thankful to you, and we are looking for the further collaboration in the future. We
Yes,
could
ma'am.
do something. Thank you so much once again to everyone.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.